Hey guys, Zach Nold, Nold Family Horsemanship here. Today we're going to talk about how to adopt a Mustang emergency first aid kit. So after you get that Mustang at least trained and in the trailer, and you can start taking them places, have an emergency first aid kit in your trailer, okay? This is very important. I have used mine multiple times. It doesn't have as much as I'd like into it now. This video is going to help me put more stuff in it that I know I need. All right, so let's go through what I got in this first aid kit. And it needs to go with you everywhere: trail, barn, vet, wherever. All right, so first off, you need Butte. Butte has to be prescribed, okay? It's a painkiller, pain number. It's going to allow your horse to not feel the pain so its body can focus on healing. You mix this with grain, make sure you dose properly. Don't give them too much. And water maybe the grain down a little bit if they don't like the powder, and they should be able to eat this up, and it does wonders. I have Butte for all my injured horses, all my lame horses, helps them heal, helps basically just like a Tylenol, helps get rid of the pain so the body can fight the rest, okay? Butte, remember that, has to be prescribed by a veterinarian. Same thing with Banamine. Banamine is very important. It's to alleviate inflammation or pain associated with musculoskeletal disorders in the horse. AKA, if your horse gets colicky and you are nowhere near a vet for an emergency visit, Banamine. Okay, this will save your horse's life. I've used it out on trail rides, on cattle drives. It goes in my saddlebags and it goes with me. This is probably more important than Butte in my opinion. If your horse starts getting colicky, kicking at its stomach while it's on the trail, this right here is going to save your butt until you can get to a vet. Banamine, have it all times. And you know what? Keep it in your pocket. Banamine. Okay, something else to have on hand. Natural gloves. Let's say there's a laceration cut, you want to get bloody. Just have some gloves on you. I don't really care too much, but if there's diseases and whatnot, it could be something worth having. Although I don't know which ones are transferable anyways, so it really wouldn't matter to me. Cotton roll. Cotton rolls typically used to put pressure or adhesion on injuries to the legs, okay? So you wrap the horse's leg in this, you maybe saran wrap underneath of it to sweat it out, or maybe you saran wrap underneath and on top to do that. Say the horse knocks its knee and gets really stocked up, right? So let's say your horse gets this very serious laceration on its lower leg. You can put this on a horse. Now I wouldn't recommend it stays on long, but you could do it. I carry it mostly for me, but it would work for the horse as well. Honestly, if a horse has that severe of a issue with its leg, I don't know what the odds are of saving it anyways. You can do your best, spend how much money you want, but if you're in the middle of nowhere, it might be best if you just put them down. It's a really sad way to say it. I love all the animals and all my horses, but you got to realize that our job as stewards is to make sure that they don't suffer as much as we can. I've never had it. I don't ever want to experience it, but it's something you prepare for. All right, on to the happy times. Wraps, vet wrap, very important. Make sure you have it. This will be able to stop abrasion, stop bleeding from the abrasions, cuts, etc. You can wrap it around the cotton. Sports wrap, super important, just like for people who play sports, their ankles, their knees, their wrists, whatever, wrap, okay? You're gonna want a disposable scalpel, or scalpels, depending on what they are. This is for if your horse gets something lodged in it, let's say a stick, you need to cut it out, you need to do emergency stuff yourself. This can be a little bit advanced. That's what you're gonna use this for, okay? The basics to horse doctoring are Butte, Banamine, vet wrap, cotton wrap, maybe with some saran wrap. And that's really all you're gonna need. If it gets more complicated than that, your job is to really just get the horse able to be gotten to a veterinarian. There are people out there who are just regular Joes who aren't vets or vet techs that know quite a little bit about how to doctor a horse. I'd recommend you talk to them. Some other things you might want is dexamethasone, which also has to be prescribed by a veterinarian, and it's basically a steroid. Some horses get hives. Mine do. My Mustangs get hives. And if they get bad enough, it could close up their airway, their eyes, etc. And so once in a while, we got to dose them with this dexamethasone to get rid of the allergy. Now, the allergy screen itself won't tell us what allergy it is, it'll just say it's an allergy. So, dexamethasone. Make sure you also have iodine, some type of heating and cooling jelly. Just like a horse, just like a person, when a horse gets injured, it's going to get hot and inflamed. You got the heating cooling jelly. The heat will help with the pain, and the cooling will help with the inflammation, okay? There's all kinds of different products out there. Go do your research, pick the one that you like. Just be careful, because some of them, if you touch them with your bare hands and you're a woman, can make you infertile with the chemicals that are in them. At least that's what I've been told by my wife, and she's been doing horses for 20 plus years, so longer than I have, and so I tend to trust her. Foot care, okay? This is also important. Have it with you. Rainmaker by Farnam. This is super important in Utah. Our horses' feet get dried out every summer because we're in a high mountain desert. It's dry. You put this on there every time you ride, maybe every day if they've got some cracking in their feet, okay? The moisture that this traps and it gives to the horse will keep their feet healthy, growing, and strong. A horse is only as good as its feet. If your horse has bad feet, you should not be riding it or training it, okay? You need to take care of the horse's feet, because that is what they're on most of the time, and that's what they rely on, just like you do with your feet, unless you're a couch potato. If you have any questions about any of this, please put it in the comment section. I'd love to know more about what you guys want to see. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share. That way more people can see that Mustangs are tough, but they can be done, and the relationships can be had by anybody if they want it bad enough. Hope you have a great day, guys. From Zach here at Knoll Family Horsemanship. Thanks.